I have a confession. Being right is my guilty pleasure. So, last year sometime, I talked about this beacon of modern manhood, Wes Watson, calling his girlfriend, now ex-girlfriend, which I also predicted, a high-value chick because she has a collection of Birkin bags. The same girl that got Wes's name tattooed on her face a few weeks after dating and also has the names of other men that she has dated in the past tattooed on her as well. The same girl who started screaming about how she's an influencer on a commercial flight. Yeah, super high value behavior, bro. What a catch.
Your new girl, she tatted your name on...
Yeah, 2 weeks, brand her, my name on her face. And she's like a high-level ass chick, you know? She got every Birkin known to man. She got more money in Birkins than motherfuckers out here got money.
No, you shut the f*** up. You shut the f*** up and you're bitch. You shut the... Film me. I'm Instagram famous, you bum. Shut the f*** up. Shut the fuck up.
I don't have much value to add to this other than to say to each their own, I guess. And I think that our relationships are reflections of ourselves. And aside from the face tattoo after 2 weeks, which would set off my red flag radar, but it is not her first time getting a tattoo of a man's name, so maybe she knows what she's doing. I am curious to know, how many Birkins does it take to make you a high level chick? 5, 10, 15? And do you have to work in an occupation, or can you fly to Dubai and exchange your body for a few? What are the parameters here? In my opinion, not only did this expose the Jezebel spirit within that gold-digging BPD basket case, but also Wes's value system and lack of facilities. The guy is the personification of materialism and narcissism. Yes, I know, narcissist is a grossly overused term these days, but the definition fits here as it pertains to a deeply insecure ego that constantly overinflates itself as a defense mechanism, like a pufferfish, and also the extremely shallow value system where the inherent worth of a person is boiled down to nothing more than their looks and their money. Now, don't get me wrong, all great lies need a little bit of truth. A spoonful of truth helps digest a diet of lies, and there is plenty of truth to the importance and power of a man's ability to provide and protect, and of taking care of our physical bodies and building success. These are all good things, and I can see how Wes can be motivating and competitive and can inspire work ethic towards material gain and make money, get to the gym, especially for men who respond well to highly aggressive drill sergeant-like delivery. But it was only a matter of time before Wes exposed his true colors so thoroughly that even the colorblind could finally see it. And he did so in spectacular fashion at a recent Fresh and Fit live event. I'll play a few clips from that event for your entertainment, and then we can talk a little bit more about it.
How do you define success? And we'll start with Biame Kevo.
Being free, being able to do what I want to do every day when I wake up.
For you?
Yeah, same thing. Being able to do what you want, when you want, and with whom you want, whenever you want to do it. Because a lot of people don't have that level of freedom in the world, so I agree 100%.
Yaros?
To be honest, it's working in what you love, because you got to wake up and love your life. You just create that, that life you just want to live every day. You don't want to stop, Sometimes I don't want to sleep and I want to wake up earlier just because I live the life I want to live. I also, with my wife, I'm married but not trapped. It's not like I hide shit. It's everything is up front. I don't hide anything and I show everything. So,
Blessed man.
Okay. In my definition of success is across the board. If you're not ripped, if you're not rich, if you ain't rare, if you don't stand out, if you ain't across the board successful, it doesn't mean fucking shit to me. If you got straight tits and you're in your Rolls Royce, you look like a fucking clown to me. I'm just laughing at your dumb fucking ass. I roll in most rooms with successful entrepreneurs, and it's pathetic. They'll have like a before and after picture of their fitness shit, and their after picture looks like their before pic. And I'm like, motherfucker, you're not embarrassed of this shit? Like, you have enough money, and that's what you put out. You're that big of a pussy. But everybody thinks they know some shit. And if you don't have the results that I want in some area, I can't fucking listen to you. So most people, I won't listen to them. What are they going to tell me? Some motherfucker comes up to me at the gym, and he's like, hey, you should do your push-ups like this. And I say, why? So I can look like you, motherfucker? And the guy's like, oh, no, but like, it looks like you're going to hurt your... Shut the fuck up, dude. I'm end up with your chest if I do that shit. Why would I want that? Or these motherfuckers go in my comments and I'll say some shit on purpose. I'm like, rent or buy. And if you ain't at the level to even do either of these, shut the fuck up and don't even participate. And they just get mad. It's like, you don't get to have an opinion if it's not an option for you. You don't get to say my chick's BBL and her fake tits aren't for you. You couldn't get her, you dumb motherfucker. You got a goddamn 3. And that's the worst thing about these motherfuckers. They try to give you relationship advice. Motherfucker, you got a borderline Miami 2. That's like a fucking Mississippi 6. Like, what the fuck you talking about? Don't give me relationship advice to my 10 when you got a 2, motherfucker. Shut up. That's my shit. It's got to be across the board. You better have a bad bitch. You better be ripped. You better fucking be rolling some sick shit. That's what I like. I grew up hustling. There has to be rims on my goddamn Phantom. Go out front. That ain't normal Phantom. That's a Mansory Phantom. I don't have the normal shit. Fuck that. Chicks got upgrades. Done.
What about you?
Supposed to follow that up?
It's tough, right?
Get him. Well, hey, what you guys were saying earlier, I need to know what the fuck you said in English.
Okay, so my definition of success will probably be far different than everybody else's on the panel. I'll probably maybe be the lone dissenter, but my definition of success is having a family, having children, and being part of the apparatus of the world. And true wealth is a rejection of materialism. As Christ said himself, what good does it benefit a man to gain the entire world at the cost of his soul? And essentially, when I think of wealth, I think of materialism. It's okay to have materialism. It's not against Christian ethics to become rich, become wealthy. But I just think it's all beside the point, ultimately. You're trying to go for a single thing, and it's to achieve something greater than
money?
the person.
Does he have money?
No.
Do you have money?
No, I don't have.
How much money do you have?
I don't
Does he
have money. But here's the thing. Why is money valuable?
Do you have money?
What is money valuable for?
I'm just asking. Do you have money?
I just said no. I'm broke. I'm a nobody.
No, but really, you are?
Yeah.
Is he really broke?
Yeah.
I just want to know. I have to know.
No, I'm not. I'm not one of these rich guys. I don't have a Bugatti. I don't have a Lambo. I don't have a
just
Ferrari.
really have to know. Like, how much money you got?
Probably the $5 in my pocket. Not much more.
Can anyone answer for the guy?
Why do they think I'm kidding? I have a family. I take care of an entire family. That takes a lot of money.
All right. He's doing all right.
Okay,
it's okay.
This is the thing, you guys. If you ain't fit, you can't say it's not all about being in good shape.
Why not?
If you don't have money, you can't say it's not all about money.
Yeah, why not?
But if he does have money, he can say that.
Why not? Why can't you say? Why must you have the thing before you hang on? Let me ask the question.
Because hypothetical is hypocritical.
Let me ask the question.
Hypothetical is hypocritical.
How do you even know what I was going to say before I've even been allowed to ask the question?
I know what you're going to say.
Then what was I going to say?
You're going to say why can't you ask the question?
Okay, so that's not what I was going to say. What I was going to say is, how in the world can you create a standard that it's inappropriate to ask somebody, how come if I don't have X thing, because I don't value X thing, does that mean X thing is actually valuable?
You've never experienced it, so you can't speak about it.
So what's the distinction? After you make X amount, hundreds of thousands of dollars, if you look at these studies done on this, it does not.
I don't fit no fucking studies.
It does not hugely improve a person's life.
Are you proud of who the fuck you are?
Why don't you even let me
proud? If you look in the mirror, would you guys say this motherfucker's proud of who the fuck he is? That's a bag of trash, dude. Pull your fucking shirt off. Tell me you're fucking proud of yourself.
Because I've been to fucking prison?
Jesus Christ,
because
look
I've been
at
to
you,
prison?
bro. You got 10-inch arms and tits. Men don't have tits.
No, they go to prison where they get fucking.
Fuck yeah,
where they get
do.
raped up the ass.
You've never been to prison. Look,
That's what happens.
Shit you don't know.
They go to prison where they get raped.
Now you get your ass beat in front of everybody.
That's better? You think that's better?
Let's let him give his definition of success. And then
having tits and 10-inch arms is what a man is.
Let's let him.
Please don't listen to that.
Wes, let's let him get his thing out, and then
tits.
We can have different opinions.
Yeah.
Titties.
Anyway, back to where I was at.
Boobs.
Yeah. Okay. Prison. But anyway, if you want,
fuck yeah.
If you want to follow the successful mantra of a man who tells you he's reformed from prison, understand why they might have gone there to begin with. And yes, I do think that a rejection of materialism is something missing in society, and I do think that true wealth is the family, and I think that true wealth is having a wife, and true wealth, that is what I think it is, and that is what I think truly success is being able to go home and look your family in the face and know that you're doing everything you can to support them. That's
And then
what
when
I
you go
think
to the
success
beach
is.
with your family, they're like, "There's my stud dad right there, standing there.
Do you have-
that stud right there with
Do
his
you
shirt off?
do you have children?
Look at that
Do you
stud.
do you have children?
I do have children.
How many?
I have 2.
You have 2. So are you saying that your Bugatti and your money and everything
If
else
they
is
saw me
worth more
standing
than your
there, they'd be
children?
like, my dad's a superhero. Look what he brought to the table. Look how hard this guy works. He came from nothing to this.
Yeah.
He's, God damn it.
You're still whining. Stop whining
that
and
is
just
a
make an
product.
argument.
Dude, I'll smack your fat ass.
So you're gonna attack.
Straight
You're gonna
up.
attack me.
All right.
But dude, nobody's
All right.
Do you
whining,
usually
dude.
attack
This
armed
is
men
how
in
I
Florida?
talk, bro. Dude,
All right.
look
Let's
at
just-
your goddamn self.
Okay,
Guys,
well,
guys,
I've never
guys,
seen such a
dude.
pathetic
Wes,
motherfucker.
Okay,
Wes,
well,
let's chill out a little
I'll-
bit, man. A little bit.
This is not what men
Let's let him.
look like.
Let's let him
What do they
finish
look
his
like?
point.
Fucking shit.
What do they look like? Bald prisoners?
Dude, fuck,
Is that what they
bro.
look like?
This is the problem in society. Is people like this think they can talk to someone like me like that. They really think they can. He knows he wouldn't do shit about it, and that's the problem.
I mean, you're the one who got hostile for having a difference of opinion.
Dude, check it out. You started coming at me about some other shit. This is what the show is supposed to be about. I like this shit. So personally,
So do I.
enjoy it.
Yeah, I enjoy
But
blood sports.
We can agree to disagree.
We can. Yeah. We can. We can
We
have
can move on, but
we can-
Jesus
yeah.
Christ, men don't have tits.
So, what about you, brother?
All right, nice.
Crazy.
Being successful is effectively acting on your intentions. And I think I agree with Andrew that your intentions must align with something bigger than yourself. In my case, it's God, the Christian God. And so a success to me is fulfilling on your intentions, but maintaining your ethical standards. And if you're doing that as a Christian, you are, in fact, procreating. And if you're not, you're doing something that fills in that gap that's equally effective to contributing to a moral society. And I think if you're not contributing to a moral society and you're only contributing to a consumerist society, a materialistic society, that's the only thing you're going to worship. And tons of people worship material things and flash it around, but it's vacant. It's spiritually vacant.
The craziest thing is, if you looked at the people who are supposedly materialistic, we've helped more people than these guys who claim.
Why is
to
helping? Wait.
actually
Wait.
changed more
Why is
lives.
helping important to you?
These Karens.
The answer
are
is
tough as
no.
fuck. Look at these fucking Karens.
Go ahead,
dude.
buddy.
How the fuck did these guys even get up here? Why would you bring me here with people like
You didn't
this?
answer the question.
Dude, fucking shit.
We got difference of opinion here. Okay, go ahead, Miguel.
This is why they split it like this. I'm sorry you got put over there.
No, I know,
You don't really fit over there. We need some other little fucking lame douche over there.
Oh man.
I'll
Come
still
on,
answer
man.
the question. Is giving someone an
Would
expensive watch?
Would any of you guys really hang out with these guys?
This is not an argument.
Like, Jesus Christ.
They're skilled. They're
Fuck
skilled at
you.
some things.
Whoever fucking said
Hang
that.
on. That bass
Kick
guy
you in
right
your
there just
fucking
said, hell
face,
yes,
little
shut up.
faggot.
That's fucking hilarious. You're awesome.
Go ahead, man. Sorry.
The whole crowd says, yeah, we'd hang out with them.
Different guys
this,
on the
this
panel.
is why most people don't invite me
Guys,
places.
Different guys
Yeah,
on the
we
panel
can tell.
have different skill sets and different things that they bring to the table.
We could tell his tits are all jiggling. He's got like a half a fucking jelly donut.
Hey, bro, your toupee, it's still back there in the back. Go get it.
I shaved my head, you little f***.
Are you sure you
Okay,
shave your head?
Okay.
Dude, God damn, look at whose shirt is that? Dude, your fucking mom bought you that. Your aunt bought you that for fucking Thanksgiving dinner. That's like Oshkosh Bagosh or some shit, bro.
Welcome
Jesus
to the
Christ.
roast session today.
Dude, any of you guys who fucking,
I feel like I'm
holy
in the locker
shit.
room.
If those are men to you guys,
God
go fucking kill
God
yourself.
forbid you say watches are not important to this guy.
No, it's the thing about materialism. You
worship it, dude. You worship
These guys
it.
must have grown up with money.
Bro,
the people
you
who
worship
didn't grow up
material.
With money chase money. The people who
Worship
didn't grow-
materialism.
Shut the fuck up. You,
You
don't
worship
know me,
it.
you fucking
I can
lame.
tell. I can tell by your speaking.
How the fuck do you think you
Listen
know me?
how reactive you are. If someone
Shave
says,
your goddamn arms.
"See, you can't
bro.
deal with it. You can't deal with it." Why would I shave my arms? I'm a
Look
man.
at these pale
What the
fucks.
fuck
out
is
here.
wrong with you?
Okay.
Shave your body. Aren't you a man?
Look at this guy, dude.
Okay, let's let Miguel finish this real
Dude,
quick.
Let's post these guys.
Shave
chicks.
your pubes.
Hey, post these guys,
Guys,
women
guys,
back
guys,
here.
guys,
I want to
guys,
see these
guys.
guys women. Let's put these trolls back here.
Women are not objects
Hey,
in our
hey,
world because
guys,
we're not
guys,
materialists.
guys, relax.
I've never heard more
Relax.
lies in my life.
Relax.
This is one thing I don't like.
Wes,
It's
come on,
people
man.
who lie.
Wes,
You're crying.
Wes, let's just
No.
move on.
We're gonna
move
continue.
on.
I
We're
can
gonna
make
move
you
on.
cry if you want.
We're gonna
That's all
We're
you
gonna
got.
move on. We're gonna move on. We're gonna move
I
on.
could if you want.
We're gonna
No,
move on.
that's all you got is threats. And
We're gonna
brute
move on,
strength.
guys. We're gonna
I'm
move
a great
on.
speaker.
We're gonna move on, guys.
It has been said before that when debate is lost, slander becomes the tool of the loser. That is usually attributed to Socrates, I think, but listen to how angry and offended Mr. Watson immediately got over another man having a different opinion on their definition of success. And that is because Wes's entire identity, his entire sense of self-worth, his entire shtick, business, and sense of reality was being threatened. He could not logically accept that, so he became emotional. Even right from the jump, the guy gets the microphone and immediately starts devaluing everyone else's worldview, talking about how when he goes and meets other entrepreneurs, nobody measures up to what he believes. He's like that little building that has to chop down all the other buildings around him to feel tall. He puts himself on this pedestal of, if you're not on steroids and don't drive a Bugatti and your girlfriend doesn't have fake boobs, then you are a loser and anything you have to say is irrelevant to me. He gets so irate and unhinged that he gets out of his chair several times to threaten violence against these two other guys who are clearly posing no physical threat, all because they have opinions that oppose his and are willing to stand up for them, debate about them, and return a few insults. Wes is probably used to being the only opinion allowed in the room, like when he spends a weekend with a bunch of suckers who bought his course for $10,000. If I was a betting man, I would say that Wes is the type of guy who relies more on looking and acting like he can throw hands than actually being able to. If I was a betting man, I would say that Wes is the type of guy who relies more on looking and acting like he can throw hands than actually being able to. I bet you that he would not have stepped up like he did if those two other guys were 260. He even starts yelling at them to take their shirts off.
Pull your fucking shirt off.
And to shave their arms.
Shave your goddamn arms.
What's next, Wes? Let's take off our pants and measure our dicks? Anyways, the whole thing was a dumpster fire, but something that I like about live events and long-form content and debates is that they don't allow the narrative to be controlled as easily. So the level of integrity is always inevitably exposed. It's the small, weak, wounded, scared dog backed into the corner that lashes out at everything because everything is a threat to its existence. The real big dogs don't need to bark like that. It is performative masculinity. It is egomania. Wes makes his whole life about worshiping himself, self-gratification, and convincing others that they should be grateful for his selfishness. And anyone who doesn't agree with him must be broke or not roided to the gills, or their girlfriend is not some Instagram famous yacht girl. Now, I don't want this video to simply be a Wes Watson slander video. I want it to be a case study, an expose, if you will, of this type of fake masculinity that is nothing more than a mask. It is a cover-up for men with extremely insecure egos. And when it comes to online coaches and content, it's typically a grift to prey on other men and their egos and insecurities, men who are struggling with their own sense of manhood and direction and will follow the loudest noise. And the whole part about fatherhood even. While I agree it is important to step up and be the type of man that you can be proud of, to be the type of man your children can look up to and emulate, I do not think that it's about watches and cars and tattoos and bicep veins. I'm all for success and I like nice things and I believe in physical fitness, but I don't think that is what kids really see, nor do I think anchoring your children in materialism is the way. But I know what they will see is the anger, the insults, the control issues, and the absence. I remember when I was young, my dad worked a lot, climbing the corporate ladder to provide for a family of 7 kids. That took up a lot of his time and energy. I didn't get a lot of time with him. And you want to know the most meaningful memories I had of my father? They were of the times that he would come outside and play street hockey with us, or he would play a few rounds of Mario Kart with us, or when he would read books to us before bed, or when I got to go watch a hockey or baseball or basketball game with him. It was never about money or tattoos or steroids. To this day, what I admire most is my father's quiet confidence, his charm, and his sense of humor. I'm convinced the man could disarm anyone without firing a shot and negotiate with a charging bull. And I have known other fathers and men who are always trying to be the loudest in the room and the most physically dominant, and those guys were just short-tempered, emotional assholes. And I think that success is something that every man must define for himself. For example, if a man decided that living off the grid and raising a family away from social media and materialism was his definition of success, according to Wes Watson, such a man would be worthless and unsuccessful. But what would you say? We have to learn to think for ourselves in this influencer-inundated world. And what about some of the most dangerous men on the planet today and how they speak about masculinity and the toughest men that they know? These are career killers, military men. Spoiler alert, it is never the guy beating on his chest and always looking to prove something. And what of the many great men throughout all of history, men that we still follow the teachings of to this day? How many of those men worshipped materialism and hedonism as their gods? Elementary, my dear Watson.
If those are men to you guys,
God
go fucking
forbid,
kill
God
yourself.
forbid you say watches are not important to this guy.